sit back up on the struggle bus. I see the shoe fitting well on you Cinderella boys. Cause dressing feminine, stepping in as a selling point. Renting toys, taking pics, hope you break 1,000 likes. Claim you got that life and niggas never see you out at night. I'ma need you to vacate the premises. You really reaching them.
Welcome back. It's the first week of the NFL season. You know, I was supposed to do a draft grade right after our draft, but, you know, life's busy, got shit to do. So I'll get right into it. I'll grade everyone's draft, grade the teams, and see what I think. Just do that for you guys. I'll get up and show, just so Mitch can see that logo. Start off with Apps 4 here. Josh Allen in the first. Obviously, you know, you had to take him. Second overall went Justin Herbert, had to take him. Hodes, 12, took Jonathan Taylor. No questions asked. Slim Pickens, Mahomes, no questions asked. Let's Ride, Lamar Jackson, no questions asked. Norman, Joe Burrow, no questions asked. Matthew took McCaffrey. We all know that story with McCaffrey. Me, I took Eckler. Of course, I mean, you guys don't want to hear about me, but good pick. Kareem Pies took Devontae. Sorry, that was his keeper. Don't know if that was a good keeper. Donnie Berger, Tyreek Hill in the first, not a good keeper at all. Go to the second round, this guy takes Derrick Henry. I don't know what this guy has with Derrick Henry. Just ain't it right now, man. I'll just go team by team. It's going to take forever. So, Apps, Allen, Diggs, McLaren, Andrews, Zeke in the 5th, Dobbins, Lawrence in the 7th, Juju in the 8th, best pick for you. Dameon Pierce, you know the hype's real about him, I hear. Deshaun Watson was his pick, yes, in the 10th. You know, you're going to have to wait a long time for him to play for you, but that's okay. Tony Pollard, I don't know you and your Cowboy boys. James Robinson. Gallup, I mean, I don't know how many Cowboys you need on one team, but all right. Jacoby Myers, good pick for this week. Ingram, Chargers D, Tyler Boss, Tolbert, Zamir White, DJ Chark Jr. Overall, good roster. You know, it was good for majority of the draft. I'd say your team went downhill after you took Pollard, but that's just me. Give you a C+. Tatlow, Herbert, Mixon, Hurts, Etienne, Breece Hall, Johnson, Cooks, Hawkinson, Bateman, Hunt, Lazard, Sky Moore, Tyler Lockett, Jameson Williams, good pick in the 14th, probably going to be your keeper. Brian Robinson, I think that was just a joke of a pick because of the events that happened to him. Colts D, Butker, Jasecki, Calvin Ridley in the 19th. That's also another good keeper if you keep him the whole season because everyone's going to be looking on the waiver wire for him if you do drop him. Gabriel Davis in the 20th was your keeper. Great pick. Paid off for you this Thursday. Guy had a nice touchdown. Your draft, I give you a B-. Hodes 12 here. He got Taylor, Kamara, solid running backs. Evans, Pitts, he's got one of the top tight ends. I mean, it's looking good so far, right? Kirk Cousins, I liked him. I don't know if it's a good pick right now in the 6th. Judy, I'm not a big fan of. Elijah Mitchell, I don't want none of that Kyle Shanahan offense in the backfield there. Amari Cooper, I mean, with no QB for the first 10 weeks, clearly you're hoping your team has a winning record and he's back for playoffs. Kenneth Walker, I like. Singletary, Freiermuth, yeah. Tony, great pick. Landry, Parker, Buccaneers D, Gay, Dubes, Jamal Williams, Irv Smith Jr. Overall, I do have to give you a B+ for your first 5 picks. They were excellent. Slim Pickens, if you're watching, I know you are. I don't know what you're doing, if I'm being honest, with some of your picks here. But Mahomes, good pick. Kelsey, you need that stack. CD, I guess. Hated James Conner in the 4th here. Terrible pick, honestly. He'll be injured by week 6. Jalen Waddle, good pick. Everyone thinks he's going to fall off. I don't think so. Derek Carr, good pick for now. Debo was your keeper, good keeper. You took the chance on Antonio Gibson. All the reports I see is this guy's a kick returner. But I guess with the injury that happened to Robinson, maybe he will pay off at that round. You did take Mooney. We know that is just a trade piece for Donnie Berger. So that player is utterly valueless to you. So who cares? Thielen, Marquise Brown was your keeper. Michael Carter, Robert Woods, Daniel Jones, Dotson. I think you traded with Sprung here, but I don't have the app on me right now, so I don't know which picks was Sprung's. But anyways, if I had to rate your team, I would give it a C minus if I'm being honest. Let's ride. You know, he took Lamar, Cooper Kupp as his keeper, Kyler, T. Higgins, DJ Moore, Javonte Williams. Cam Akers was a terrible pick based off of Thursday's performance. Chris Godwin, Chase Edmonds, Mac Jones, Olave, Stevenson, James Cook, Rondale Moore, Darrell Henderson, Rashad White, Matt Prater, Christian Watson, and Njoku in Green Bay defense. Obviously, it's a good roster. Your two QBs are spectacular. Your three receivers, great. You even have a fourth great one, and Chris Olave. I mean, your receivers are great. Clearly, running back, you did take lots of them. You're relying on Javonte Williams. The Chase Edmonds hype, usually people get hyped about him every start of the year. Hopefully this year it pays off. I would have to give you B+. Norman, we got Burrow, good first QB. Saquon Chubb, love the running backs this year. Keenan Allen, Jamar Chase are your top two receivers. I like it. Tom Brady, I don't know what you're doing there. Tua, great pick. A.J. Dillon, Dalton Schultz, Damian Harris, Cordell Patterson, Burks, Pickens, Goff, Everett, Brown, St. Brown, Younghoe Koo, Pacquiao, whatever his name is, New Orleans D, and Van Jefferson. Great roster. Clearly, you're lacking the third receiver. You're relying on one of the rookies that you took to pay off. Love your tight end. The quarterbacks are questionable, if I'm being honest. So I would have to give you a B, just a straight B. Sprung, we got CMC, Jefferson, Swift, Jones. Great running backs, three of them right off the start, basically, with JJ. Cortland Sutton, Hopkins, Goddard, Fields, Moore, Wilson, another Wilson. Cole Kmet, Algier, Wandale, McPherson, San Fran D, Hunter Henry, Isaiah McKenzie. That's my pick, Isaiah McKenzie, so don't worry about that. Whatever trades he made, I don't remember who took who where. But Sprung did take Michael Pittman Jr. in the fourth with my pick, so that was a great pick. So I will have to say your receivers are looking good. Your first three, Sutton, Pittman, Jefferson. You're waiting for Hopkins to come back from his drugs. Great tight end. Quarterbacks do take a hit. Not a big fan of Aaron Rodgers this year. Justin Fields, we all know about the Bears, man. I don't know if you were hoping Mitch would trade with you or something there, but yeah. And you got Zach Milson. If he comes back, or maybe he's too busy with other people, maybe. But anyways, I will have to give you a B. It's okay. It's okay. Myself, I'm not going to bore you guys with my picks. Who cares? Kareem Pies, you know, he kept Adams and Montgomery in the third. Probably the worst keepers he could have chosen from his team. I don't know what he was doing. I don't get it. He took Najee Harris, you know, Steelers fan, you know, has to take him. Trey Lance, Matt Ryan are his quarterbacks with Carson Wentz. Clearly not the greatest selection. Mike Williams, Darren Waller. You know, his first three receivers he took here was Adams, Mike Williams, Allen Robinson. Clearly not looking good, honestly. Your first two are great, but Allen Robinson, I mean, I don't know what's happening with him, man. Hunter Renfrow, you know, Christian Kirk, I mean, they had to pay him, right? So they're going to give him the ball, I would think. Dawson Knox, Chase Claypool, once again going to the Steeler pool here, but I don't know how he's going to be doing. So overall, your team, quarterbacks are absolute trash. Running backs, Najee Harris, Montgomery, Rashad Penny, which is absolutely terrible. I hate him. Mark Ingram, who will only see the field when they're on the goal line, and if he even gets in, if Kamara's not in every play. And Raheem Mostert. Last time I heard about that guy, he tore his ACL in like week 1 on the first play. That's all you need to know about him. Overall, your team, D+. Now we get to Donnie Berger. Well, fuck. Tyreek Hill in the first, he kept terrible. Derrick Henry in the second, terrible. Matthew Stafford, I think the guy got like -2 points on Thursday. Terrible pick. His elbow, done. A.J. Brown, like the pick. I will give you credit. George Kittle, injury prone. DK Metcalf, I don't know who's throwing him the ball. I know it ain't going to be Drew Lock or Tyrod Taylor, whoever, Geno Smith, whoever's there, man. Tannehill, good pick in that round in the 7th there. CH, not a big fan of him. Never was. Don't believe the hype in that clown. They got too many running backs in that backfield now. Fournette in the 9th was your keeper. Great keeper. Tyler Higbee, probably who you should have started this week, even though you have Kittle. Drake London, I like him. I don't think that was your pick. If it was, I'm surprised you knew who that was. You tell us you believe in the Marcus Mariota hype train. I think you're the only guy talking about that in the whole NFL community. Terrible pick. Tyler Boyd, good pick. Khalil Herbert, pretty good pick, honestly, because you all know Dave Montgomery's trash. You took a kicker in the 15th, which is terrible. I don't know what you were doing. You took Chicago defense in the 16th. Absolutely terrible. McCole Hardman, good pick, I think. Alexander Madison, you're hoping for a Delvin Cook downfall. I don't think it's happening. You took Jacoby Brissett. I mean, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Overall, your team, I give it a fucking F. What else did you expect? I mean, it's absolutely terrible. The picks you made were stupid. I don't care if you were sitting here almost falling asleep. Wake up, man. It's fucking fantasy football, man. Jesus Christ. Anyways, now that's done. Now I get into everyone's matchups and my predictions. Now it's just him snapping me, Donnie Berger. Fuck off, dude. You know what? Actually, let's see what this guy says. Only one worried about Browns and Panthers. You see this guy? Look at that guy. That's the guy that has the shittiest fucking fantasy team in the league. Here you go, Mitch. When you're watching this, I know you sent that. There we go. Now I get into everyone's matchups. And first matchup, we got me versus Hose 12. Clearly, you know I'm always going to say me. Next matchup we got is OJ Mystery Killas, which was Apps 4 against Norman. Apps 4 had a huge Thursday night, so it is going to be tough for Norman to come back from that. So I will have to go with Apps 4 or OJ Mystery Killas. Next matchup we got is Kareem Pies versus Kicking It with Kareem. It's the battle of Kareem Hunt, I guess. I don't know. I just don't like Kareem Pie's team, so obviously I'm going with Kicking It with Kareem because he's going to kick Kareem, if you get it. Next matchup we got Massaging Me, which was Sprung, against Ass Eaton Season, which is Let's Ride on the board there. Obviously, the best draft, because he had all the picks, was Massaging Me, so I do have to go with him in this matchup. Cam Akers put up a fucking donut on Thursday night, so that just puts your team in a hole already. So I got Massaging Me in that one. Next one is Slim Pickens against Donnie Berger. I don't have to say much about this matchup. We all know who I know is going to win. We all know who's going to win. I mean, we all know Donnie Berger will be on the bottom of the league. First in waiver wire priorities, once again. Every time, this guy's always in the first priority because he's so fucking shit. So I got nothing else to say about that garbage-ass matchup. Probably the least interesting matchup of the whole week, honestly. And that's it with the predictions. If you want my betting predictions, just go follow my Twitter, at QC Picks. But, I'll just give you some game, who's going to win each game. I do have San Fran winning, but now that Kittle's out, I wouldn't be shocked if Chicago comes, and maybe Justin Fields shows us what he really is. But I'm going to take San Fran. Pittsburgh versus Cincy. I'm a Steelers fan, got to say Pittsburgh. Philly at Detroit. Give me Philly all day. New Orleans at Atlanta. It's Jameis Winston, baby. It's his season. He's going to go 60 for 60 probably, honestly. We got New England at Miami. Give me Miami. He's here now. It's Tua's season. Jacksonville at Washington. I like Jacksonville. Everyone loves Washington. I just think Washington's overrated. I think Jacksonville, all the additions they made, they just have to be good. They can't be shit by giving all that money. Indy beats Houston. Carolina, Baker beats Cleveland. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Baltimore beats the Jets. Tennessee beats the Giants, I think. I was leaning Giants, but then Thibodeau and someone else got hurt. I can't remember who on the defense, so I just don't think they'll be able to stop Derrick Henry. Next matchup, we got Vegas at Chargers. I like the Chargers. Kansas City beats Arizona. Easy. Whoever has Kansas City receivers, if you made it this far to the video, Arizona's got practice squad guys playing at DB today because they got 2 injuries in their secondary, the Cardinals. Any receiver's going to have a field day today, guaranteed. I got Minnesota beating Green Bay. Green Bay, done. I wrote them off once Adams left. A crybaby that they have at quarterback. He'll be bitching about it. Maybe he'll even retire by week 5, honestly. I mean, this guy is the biggest crybaby in the league. And then Dallas beats Tampa on Sunday Night Football. I think this is the year that Tommy Boy shows his age. And, Dallas wins. Denver at Seattle. It's Russ coming home to Seattle. Denver easy by 25. Geno Smith. When was the last time he was relevant? Anyways, that's it for me. I'll be back next Sunday morning with my predictions. Also, I'll do the recap of my predictions from today, next week. With that being said, happy Sunday. Let's watch some football.
Maintain your relevance. The main reason why I don't have any friends in this is when I'm in the room, I'm addressing the elephants. And they paying for plays and traffic. They better off